For other awesome TCG players and awesome new prices for Pokemon TCG, check out the Pokemon Evolutionaries and other YouTubers in the description, and check out ccgcastle.com. What's up, guys? Dash here, and today for this Deck Tech Thursday, I'm going to be showing you my Espeon GX Eeveelutions deck. Now, recently it was going to be Darkrai Solgaleo, but I wanted to make that deck absolutely perfect before I'm going to see it to you guys. And this deck can actually do some pretty cool stuff. I haven't tried this out yet, but when I think of it, it's just awesome. So let's start off with 4 copies of Eevee with the Energy Evolution back in Sun and Moon. It's a reprint from Furious Fist. We're using this one because of Energy Evolution. When you put the Psychic Energy on, you evolve into Espeon. So, and now we got 3 copies of Espeon GX. Now, let me start off with something here. Its first attack, Side Beam, does 30, and your opponent's active Pokemon is now confused. That's a good attack. I like that a little. And Psychic, this can do for some pretty high damage. This attack does 30 damage times the amount of energy attached to your opponent's active Pokemon, 60 plus 2. And, like, this thing, first of all, this thing can one-shot Mega Mewtwo, and also Mewtwo EX as well, the Shatter Shot one. And, because, like, that's still a thing, Yveltal's still a thing, Lugia. Actually, in the Guardians Rising, there's a new card that has, like, the attack of Lugia. I'm going to be doing a video of that, of the Guardians Rising, soon. And Divide GX is a really good one, too. Put 10 damage counters on your opponent's Pokemon any way you like. Any Pokemon of your opponent's. Anything. Not just as active. It's anything. So, sorry. And that is pretty good. I like that. So, you could, like, it could 1 KO something, like if you had something, like your opponent has something damaged up, then you could try to one-shot it. But yeah, this thing can hit for some pretty high damage. Now moving on, 1 copy of Flareon, 1 copy of Jolteon, and 1 copy of Vaporeon from Ancient Origins. To change its type of this, because you never know what you're going to face against, because this thing, when you change it to a lightning type, and you're facing against the Yveltal deck, you can destroy it. Like, you could destroy it, like, already. And, yeah, just to change its type, like, with Flareon, Lurantis is still a thing, and Chlorzyte GX needs to hit for some damage. This thing can one-shot it, too. And we're moving on with 2 copies of Tauros GX, because for a backup, because Tauros GX is like the king of Sun and Moon. Rage can do some pretty high damage, 20 plus, 20 more damage for each damage counter. You can use Mad Bull GX if you want. Divide GX is good too, but Mad Bull GX hits for so much damage. And we're running 2 copies of Shaman EX for the setup. I would run 1 copy, but this is kind of a deck you want to search your cards for, because you never know what deck you're going to face against. You might face against the Yveltal deck, you're going to need that. So, very good way. Hopefully get like something, a reprint of something. Not Shaman EX, hopefully like a reprint with the setup ability. We got a Rangaroo, but still, I might add this to this deck. I might replace it, but we'll see. And that does it for the Pokemon lineup. So, yeah, I'm gonna say something real quick. I was originally gonna upload a video of, me and Shotzi doing the Battle Frontier with the Gumshoes and the Gengar Decidueye, that stuff. But that haven't happened yet. I'm sorry, Shotzi. It's just my phone's not like a storage phone like all the others. But we can see if we could do it this time. Oh no, wait, I couldn't, because like, we kept crashing on it. Never mind. Okay. And going on to the supporters, 4 copies of Professor Sycamore, very standard, discard hand, draw 7. Hopefully we're gonna keep this into play. Hopefully Maybe we might get a reprint. We're definitely not losing this card though. 2 copies of N. N's going around all like a long time. And each will shuffles his or her hands or deck and draws for each of the main prize cards. A very good supporter for draw support. And we got 2 copies of Lysander to switch out one of your opponent's Pokemon if you want to kill it, or either just like anything. And we're one copy of Lily. It's like Shaman. Draw until you have 6 cards in your hand, but if it's your first turn, you draw 8. Very, very good supporter. This is also another one. One copy of Professor Kukui. You draw 2 cards and do 20 more damage. That just makes Giovanni obsolete. We're never going to see Giovanni again. And we got 1 copy of Pokemon Ranger. Because Glaceon's still a thing, and you never know if you're going to run into that. And, you know, yeah, that's just going to help out a little bit. And 1 copy of Pokemon Center Lady. Because, you know, you never know if you're going to get damaged up, or if you're, like, confused or paralyzed, you want to get off of that. I don't know. You don't have to run her, I just thought it'd be pretty good. And that does it for the supporter lineup, so it's okay. It's not the best lineup, but, you know, we're just going to have to see how this will go. Now on to the items. We got 4 copies of Ultra Ball. Discard 2 cards from your hand and search your deck for any Pokemon. So you can get your Shaman, you get your Espeon, Tauros, anything you need. And we're also running 4 copies of Trainer's Mail, because you're going to need those Ultra Balls and via Seekers and that stuff. Speaking of that, we're running 4 copies of VS Seeker. So, yeah, it's pretty inexpensive card for a, is it uncommon or common? It's an uncommon. It's like $6 for, yeah. And you better get a reprint. If you're not going to get a reprint in Sun and Moon, I'm just going to cry. Because, you know, VS Seeker's a good card. I wanted to get a reprint. And we got 2 copies of Poison Barb. This is a very good tool card. If you're attacked by an attack, and this is on the Pokemon that got attacked, it is now poisoned. That really helps out well for damaging up, because you never know if they're not having much energy on and that stuff. And yeah, we're running 1 copy of Super Rod to get back some of those cards you need, like espeon, that stuff. Run 2 copies of Floatstone, because, you know, if you want to get something out of the active, like, you don't want Flareon, Jolteon. Well, Jolteon is fruit tree, so you don't need attaches to him. Don't do it. That'd be a bad idea. But Tauros has a retreat cost of 3. Shame on you, Tauros. So that really helps out. And also 1 copy of a Escape Robe, just to switch. You can run 2, but because of the Floatstones, you don't need to. And for the stadium, 2 copies of Parallel City. Just because you never know if you're gonna be what you're gonna be faced against, and just in case if you're gonna face it this way when you have 2 Shamans and you need them back, you get Super on them back. So, and that does it for the item tool and stadium. So, and now we'll move on to the energies, which I think is okay. Got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 psychic energies. I don't think that's bad, but I also don't think it's good either. And 4 copies of DCE, because of course I'm using all the Sun and Moon ones because they're just so good. The artwork, like, I love the artwork. I wish I had the secret rare though. But 10 is a pretty big number for energies, but if you want to change it, I'm not gonna be upset, because I do not recommend this much energy, but you kind of need it. You kind of. And that is it for this deck. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I hope I can do this series with some other sorry, mouth. That word's just coming out of my mouth. I can't talk today. But yeah, I hope I could get some other people to do this series with me. Yeah. But if you guys enjoyed, leave a like and comment. Tell me if you want me to do more. And yeah, well, I'll see you guys later. And yep, goodbye.